John Espedito. Thank you so much for being subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it, and I really hope you enjoyed the content. I cannot comment on your profile pic because you don't have one, so yeah, thank you once again. Hello, my name is Dr. Shambles, and this should be a very quick video. This is just to present you with my deck list for PRB. You guys saw a video earlier today that I had scheduled, and I decided to record this one and upload it like a bit later because the deck list that you guys saw was not optimized. And even after, like at the beginning of the video was after the replays, I decided to change the deck again because Lilling does not have the place for the deck. So I'm just here to present you guys my the deck list I'm probably gonna use for PRB. So the list is very standard. The things that change is Senjin Pudding, I added back the Anana, and obviously the 7-cost Pudding. The 7-cost Pudding is the main card right now of the deck, right after the Katakuri pretty much. And pretty much the evolution of this deck strategy right now is to go mid-range. Ah, I had a voice crack there. So yeah. The idea here is to spam as many bodies as you can. Most of your bodies will be 7k or 8k, and then you just overwhelm your opponent with swings onto his life. So you're very, very aggro. And so that's why you don't play Lilling anymore. I tried Lilling on 1 or 2, but that was just my mind on OP13. If OP13 comes back, then I'll think about adding Lilling back. But for now, as the meta stands on OP12/PRB, I don't think we need it. So yeah, here we are. So what I'm playing is 2 Hakkais here. Let me just explain the tech. 2 Hakkais here, this for the aggro decks on the other side. Rayleigh, Green Yellow Law also. Yamato sometimes display. Zoro actually does have a good amount of play, the Green Zoro. Let me think. Let me just see over here. Yeah, I think, yeah, Blue Luffy is coming back, that's also good. I do have a Usopp. Oh, yeah, Green Purple Luffy, sorry, that's what I was forgetting. Green Purple Luffy is also still popular, and especially in my locals, so yeah, this is very good against those decks, and so I'm playing 2. I kind of wanted to play 3, but we do need counter, and we're playing a lot of bricks, so yeah, for now I'll stay at 2. I'm playing 2 5k events. Some people still play the Hell's Judgment, some people play the Slow Beam. My bad. This one. Either of those is fine, but I don't think we have the space right now. Oh no, P13, I am gonna to be playing Noro Beam again, I think. If I do play Katakuri, I'm gonna be playing Ace and Roger. I don't think I'm gonna ever take the Katakuri. But yeah. So for now, I'm just staying with the 2 of the 5k events. See, this is just to protect us from the last swing from your opponent. Sometimes your opponent just tries to go for game, like the game is usually very close, so they just make a very big swing, and then all of a sudden you just counter out that swing with this event, and then next turn you usually go for game. So it's good to have 2. Sometimes I have 1 in hand and I get a trigger, so that means we draw a card, which is fine, it's good. But I usually only use 1. Just to survive the turn, and then next turn I need to finish game most of the time. So yeah, and the rest is pretty self-explanatory. The top 8 list that is popular right now, I don't know if there's more lists by the time you guys are seeing this video, does not run Anana. I am running Anana. I still think she's super important against Rayleigh and Green Zoro. And even on OP13, I still think she's super required. That's why I went down on 2Ks. As you can see, I'm playing 11, which is not bad. The deck usually used to run at 10k, so now we are going 11k plus the 5k event, so that's fine. But Anana's still very good against the more meta matchup, so we kind of need her at 3. And yeah, the rest is super self-explanatory. So you usually want to always go first. And first turn you want to search as much as possible with the event or the pudding. By the way, sorry if you guys hear the sirens in the background. By the way, your hand is much easier right now. Usually on OP11, OP12, you needed 3 cards in hand. That's a hard mulligan for, which was Katakuri, the 3-cost pudding, and Perospero. You kind of needed that if you're going first to kind of ramp and then make some tempo for yourself. Now you don't need to ramp, to be honest. It's so much better. The 7-cost pudding is definitely the best thing that this deck got. Jesus, this deck needed some help. So now what you kind of do is, even on your second turn, if you are 3 down and you have 3-cost pudding, but you don't have one of these targets, what you want to do is just search, and then on your 7 down turn, you don't need ramp, you can just play the pudding with Katakuri. So yeah, that's the idea. Even if you don't see Katakuri, you can play her with something else. So let's just talk about the line of combo here. 3 down turn, you play pudding, you swing, whatever. 5 down turn, you set up Sanji and pudding. And then the 7 down turn, you play the pudding and play Perospero. This makes Sanji and pudding give you a dawn back. And then you have a Perospero, you have a pudding, and you have 3 bodies set up with Sanji and pudding counting. And so this, and also that active dawn that you get from Sanji and pudding, you can swing with pudding, the 3-cost pudding, and then swing with Katakuri. So yeah, you have much more mobility now with your deck list. It's just much more versatile, sorry. Sometimes I play Perospero, then you can still play 7-cost pudding and play Sanji and pudding. I usually prefer to play Sanji and pudding first, just to get the dawn. It makes so if I have the 3-cost pudding, I can swing with her. I like to go aggro with this deck now, or play another Searcher, or play Na. So yeah, usually it's better. But remember, you draw 2 cards before you actually play something from your hand. So this means even if I have to play Prospero next turn, I can still play pudding. Draw 2 cards, and usually I hit one of the targets. Sanji and pudding, you can play Daifuku. Also, I'm thinking about removing one Strusen for Daifuku, but for now, Strusen actually won me a game on locals by playing 2 Strusens against Usopp, so yeah. So for now, I'm gonna keep it like this, but I can definitely go to 3 Strusens for Daifuku because we have 4 Uzumashis. So yeah, you draw 2 cards before you play, so that usually gives you the very last window to see something to play with, which can be Sanji and Pudding. Then you can still play Sanji and Pudding, you can still swing with the leader, and then you can cycle with Perospero. So everything works out, it's pretty good. The reason why I like to... the one thing you need to take into consideration is on your 5 down turn, it can get removed next turn by blue color, green color also, but it's actually harder. For example, the only green color I can see that actually removes early board is the green Zoro with the 8k swing, but 7k is much easier to protect. So usually I protect the board and then I take the life when he makes the second swing onto me. That's pretty much it. This is the deck. It's pretty simple. Just spam board. But oh no, last thing. I still prefer the 2-cost category. The top 8 list was using 2. I'm using 4. Late game, you kind of don't want to play pudding. You kind of just want to spam the 2 costs. So if I see them, I see them. If I don't see them, I kind of use them as a 1k. But yeah, you usually just want to play the 2-cost category late game and replace it for the 8-cost. Anyways, to have more dawn to make better swings with those dawns instead of just spending 7 costs. 7 dawn. So that's it. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Just a small explanation of my deck. And I'll see you all in the future videos. More Purple Kata coming up, and Roger and Ace. So yeah.